Why is this subject matter so important? And also tell me about the uniqueness of this play. It's not like the normal play, it's more interviews back and forth. So tell me the importance, why it's still important today, and also the format of this play.
Okay, well, I can at least speak to the format and the power of that format. This is the only play I've encountered that literally takes texts from the real people that it's based upon and splices, 200 different interviews together, takes the audience through that timeline. It's a completely different, powerful experience to hear the real words. You really feel immersed in the place, immersed in the story. And I was concerned at first that it was because it wasn't dramatized and because we didn't have the elements of staging and costumes. I was like, is this really going to work? Are we going to be serving these people? They're not characters, they're part of history. Are we going to really be doing them justice? But the play is so well pieced together that if read honestly with the intention to tell the truth of what happened, it performs itself. So I think we've worked hard to achieve that, and yeah, it's really cool the way it's structured.
Jumping off of what Elizabeth said and the structure and format of the play, and that being combined with doing it over Zoom, we have a unique experience where we are connecting person to person, one at a time, with our audience members, telling the story so that it doesn't feel, it's easy to sit back in like 100-seat or 300-seat, however many seat theater, and kind of feel disconnected, like there's actors on a stage just playing this out. But this is in your living room, in your face, and you're going to come face to face with it. And that's so powerful because it really is just a dialogue at that point between you and the audience and telling this powerful story.
And going into the significance of it, I mean, it was almost 22 years ago that this happened. Obviously a different political climate at that point, and yet still all these same issues that they faced back in Laramie, Wyoming in 1998 are still very real issues that anyone can face. I mean, even look at this pandemic right now. There are people of certain ethnicities that are looked down upon because of the way the president has spun this pandemic and saying like, these people created it, or things like that. So it's no different 22 years later that we're still have this divide of like right and wrong, who's on like the good side of the law, who's not, who are the outsiders, and all that. It's unfortunate.
We've come a long way in 22 years, but we haven't at the same time. There are a lot of good people out there that have really helped progress equal rights, anti-discrimination, all of that. But we forget that there are people out there that have an opposite agenda. And as of late, those people have been kind of given the okay to explore their discontent with equality and equal justice. So stories like this that unfortunately are true, they can serve as a reminder to those of us who are on the good side of things that, you know, our work isn't done yet. Like I think it was Elizabeth said earlier, you know, we have a story to tell. The story needs to be told, and us as actors are blessed to have the opportunity to do so.